Up with annoying adverts. We're live.
Our first live.
This is our very first live. We normally record it ahead of time and then post it afterwards. It seems to be a little bit of a delay, so don't look at the camera. Look at the microphone, probably. Let's open up my website. So I'm Robert Patton. I am the CEO of Sheath Underwear. Shout out to Sheath Underwear, best underwear in the world. And this is...
I'm Stacy. I am the inventor owner of koala bags.
Yay.
Magnetic fashion, hashtag.
We are the entrepreneurial couple, if you will. And we've been doing this for a few months. We took a few weeks off.
Yeah, we're behind schedule. And we're filming from my kitchen.
New location, people.
But it's
right out of the bedroom.
It's really bright.
Yeah, it is.
It seems like, is that a bad video? Or
maybe we should turn off one of the lights.
Do you think?
I don't care. What do you guys think? Give us a thumbs up if you want the lights off. Since somebody's watching, we're going to leave them on.
Well, I can go try and see what it looks like with the
We're going to do some testing because this is what we're doing anyways. This is really just a test.
Is that better?
I mean, it opens up.
Now you can see like the dishes and everything on the countertop, you know?
We cleaned.
Real life.
We did clean up a little bit. Just had some dinner, some salmon. I came home to her house early while she was at work and made some dinner.
It's very sweet of you to do that.
Yeah, I know. I planned it.
We are exploring with a new app called TikTok.
Yeah, check her out on TikTok, Koala Stacy.
I don't think we really understand how it works exactly just yet.
So many views.
It's kind of crazy. It's good though. That's how I like get kicked. I was getting bullied today. I got bullied today on TikTok.
Cyberbullies are real.
Cyberbully, real life. Kind of feel like I'm making it though, because you can't like.
You're not making it if you don't have haters.
Yeah, you gotta have haters, right? So I got some haters today, so that was interesting.
Yeah, all publicity is good publicity. I sometimes will like block them or delete or whatever, but sometimes I get wild and tell them what I think about them if they're telling me what they think about my product. Fair's fair. And sometimes I tell them like, okay, you know, they're like, this product sucks. And I'm like, thanks for ripping like on 20 years of hard work, dude.
They don't care.
Just thanks for crushing my dreams, even though you're one of few that actually don't like Sheath. Check out the reviews. They're real. People love them. I love them. You will love Sheath Underwear. Go to sheathunderwear.com. Right now, go to Koala-Bags when you're done or before. Check out this product. You probably have never heard of a purse.
We both have some amazing products. We're both pretty amazing because I wonder how many couples independently have patents or patent pending for a utility patent, not for design patents. And from that patent have created a brand and actually gone through manufacturing and actually selling. Although I'm not selling very much. He is selling a lot. But I am selling.
She's selling more than she was selling. And probably more than people that never created a bag or purse sell. So you have to dedicate a little bit longer than 4 months. LOL. She's dedicated years, but she just started with the product like 4 months ago, or maybe a few more.
And I have some crazy haters. Like, should I talk about how crazy my haters are? Like that one crazy lady.
Yes.
Actually stole like my credit cards, jewelry, clothing. I don't know if I should go on and on, but she stole a bunch of stuff from me. Purses. She's got 80 bags. She stole. And I sent her a message that she needed to return my merchandise. And that day she went crazy and actually took the bags that she stole and posted a video with a knife and looking completely crazy, like hacking them up and stuff. She has like 12 different social media personas where she goes on, she calls me a whore, a liar, I hate animals, or whatever it is that she says. It's completely ridiculous. Anybody that knows me would be like, what the ever?
She's
I know. Well,
30
anybody that knows, I don't care if you think that whatever. Think whatever you think that you want to think. But she is like to a new level, and we're both reading this book right now called. Was it
Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill? Probably the best book you'll ever read. It can be a little dry at times, but the information is gold.
Talking about this crazy lady every single time she starts stalking me and does like, she like goes quiet for a little while. And then like a few weeks later, she goes crazy. And whenever she goes crazy, it like, my Instagram followers go up, my websites go up. Like, I don't know if it's her or if it's like reverse magnetism or whatever, but I was talking to my sister talking about how she's going crazy again. And she's got these, whatever that she's still posting, whether or not we leave it or not, or whatever. It's not keeping me up at night. I was talking to my sister. I'm like, oh my God, this crazy girl. Like, she's legitimately crazy, not to make like light of people with mental problems, but she's like mean crazy. And that's like, mean is nothing to do with the mental disorder. That's your own demons that you're battling every night. Hi, Tara. You're live.
Some people, do so many drugs in their life.
I don't know if it's drugs. Maybe
they
it's drugs,
turn
but
insane. Like, I had a guy, like, she has this woman. She tried to help. She tried to give her a job.
I really tried to help her.
Tried to
I wanted to
bring
help her
all the way from the other side of the world to this country.
Well, she stole my credit card to get
Yes,
here, but
she
that's
actually
a whole other
That's
story.
a whole other story. And then she stole she just didn't.
She stole a bunch of stuff. She stole my
bag,
sunscreen, and she stole my
earrings,
CBD cream, some earrings, and then I see her with my. It doesn't matter. I have everything
Try to help
documented.
people
I have everything tracked. If it comes to it, it comes to it, or whatever. But I was telling my sister, I'm like, I'm on this chapter right now, and it keeps on talking about not passion, but desire.
Mm-hmm.
And if she could take all this desire that she has and like focus it on something that was positive. So I think almost like her, like all her hatred, it's like coming reverse magnets. I got like almost like a record hit of my website today. Just
you're like Superwoman, like this magnetism is coming.
I know she's like making it happen. That's like she's trying to do something else. But anyway, I've never experienced haters, so I feel like, you have to have some haters to make it real. I feel like I'm not like anybody special enough or anybody knows me enough to know somebody knows me enough, and she's making it a mission to destroy me. And she's one very troubled, sick individual, and I feel very sad. Think about how miserable.
Mm-hmm. To not have your own life and be focusing all your negative energy on.
And not just that, but how much hatred do you have to have in your life to do that? I mean, like that. I mean, I don't have the energy. I don't even have the energy to think about it when I go to bed. But
well, she doesn't have a job.
I mean, that's the thing, is I feel bad for her.
She floats around, and like she has nothing but time to put towards some kind of evil plot.
But if she could focus that.
She gets some government funding. I think she gets like a check from.
If she could focus that, then she would be like.
That was the same situation with my guy, but I don't know. Somehow I got lucky, and he didn't, harass me.
She's never going away. Keep it up, because it sends me good luck. But man, in the meantime,
it's troubling, because you're like, what did I do? You did nothing but try to help her. Anyways,
I don't think about what it is that I do. I just think about like how
people,
how sad she is.
Like, this is, like you said, this isn't new. Every time someone reaches for their goals, there's people that kind of try to latch on, and if you don't get them exactly perfectly, they will get mad,
Is she leaving, or does somebody?
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I thought she went to her room. She must have gone out and around.
That's super crazy. Anyway, how do you get to your?
10 minutes ago.
All right, this seems boring.
Every time we do a podcast, we check the sales and look at the sales and see if they're growing.
Well, let's see what they're at.
And
did you see the number?
Since we started, we have not got an order. But you can go to sheathunderwear.com right now and place your order and manifest.
We can't see if anybody
dreams.
is watching.
I can see that nobody's watching.
Nobody is watching.
But that's because we have 2 subscribers. We got to build them up. One of them is us. I think one of them is your neighbor.
Is it me?
No, I don't know. But we don't even promote this, so it's.
This is primarily for us.
It's a documentation of our journey together.
And we had some wine, and we're like, why not? We haven't done it for a little while. So I guess update, other than crazies stalking me today, and that's.
Me. Go ahead.
No, what's up with you?
Well, that new video released, Up and Atom, it's on IGTV. It's actually supposed to be on YouTube.
Do you have to pay to upload stuff to IGTV? That's our dogs running around.
No, I don't think so. We could be doing this on IGTV, I'm sure. I'm sure we do a lot.
So you don't pay for it. So it's on IGTV.
Yeah.
Why?
So it is a free platform where this guy, Adam von Rothfelder, CEO of Strong Coffee, shout out, no beef, it's all good. Just kidding. he posted the video today. We paid a lot of money for this video, and the first 3 videos Sheath is a sponsor of. We're episode number 2. I'm the main
It was a really good video.
It's a
I
good
liked the way
interview.
it was shot.
Yeah, he said, I mean, I was all impatient because it wasn't coming out fast enough, but there was a wildfire in California. There were some editing issues. He said the wait would be worth it. I like it. I think it's very well
It's a good
done.
video.
Yeah, it's very well.
It's a good video.
Professional.
You look very good.
I could have done better. I didn't get a whole lot
What
of
do you
sleep.
mean you could
the
have
night
done better? You
before.
looked
Sometimes
good.
I know it's fine, but I feel like I wasn't on like 100% on because I didn't have sleep, which that's an ongoing issue. But I'm going to the doctor, like literally ENT and this other place that I'm either gonna get surgery or a mask, like Joe Rogan.
Or
Shout
that
out to Joe Rogan. Holla. Or a mouthpiece.
Yeah.
So I don't have to stick my tongue out.
That's a new thing, 2 days. 2 days in trial.
Yes, because like your tongue is like clogging your air pathway.
This is not a medical, this is his own diagnoses. Let's not make it seem
I'm not a
like
medical
that
professional.
you went and got some medical advice to say to sleep with your tongue out.
I speak, from experience, that 2 days of experience. One day I got a really good night's sleep though. And you gotta, it's like trial and error life. It is. So, dude.
Cyber Monday.
We had our best month ever.
Black Friday. You broke a record.
Yeah, it's almost over. One more day of this month, and we beat our previous best month by like 20%, which was earlier this year. And big things in 2019, Mossy Oak deal, and Touch of Modern. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. There's commercials on TV. We've been featured on there before. We've killed it every time, but we run out of inventory. Our biggest issue is inventory. So if there's any investors out there, don't worry about it. We got it. But maybe if you're like someone special, you can holler at me and we can maybe work something out.
Maybe if they're the one subscriber to a YouTube channel that somehow finds us, considering we're not advertising it at this point, you should hook them up.
Oh, yeah.
And you can get a bag.
Yes. Hit us up. Since you're our first subscriber, message us and we will send you a free pair of our products because you're...
Okay, so this whole
paying
live
attention.
thing that we're doing right now, my mouth is moving. Everything's delayed.
It's like you're tripping.
I mean, should we just stop it and like record it and then go it up so it goes up at one time?
not-
How
it's not
annoying
gonna-
is that? Like, I
they're-
know I can't watch a video that's like that.
They're not watching a video like that. They're seeing it happen like this.
So we're just seeing the
Yeah, we're seeing the
delay. I'm gonna have to watch the video. We don't really watch the videos.
It's like the Matrix, though. It's kind of cool.
It's hard to watch. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
don't
go
watch
to
it. Go to somewhere else. Don't forget that we're on there, though. So I think
No,
did we just get
nothing
an
yet.
order? Yeah, I think it was 37.
Okay,
something.
well, we should write this down. I've had a glass of wine. I can't.
Well, I can tell by going here, and within the last 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Yeah,
There you go.
see?
Yeah, but you've been doing. Anyway,
We had an order.
we'll put it out there. It's working. That's
It is
what
working.
that's what we're putting
And
out
she's
there.
going to start getting more orders because what I used to see on my website was that like, oh, these visitors, like all these people are coming to my website and not buying. What the F? Like, what am I doing wrong?
Somebody just did some media for me, so that means I don't have to do it tonight.
But check it.
Oh, look,
Every new visitor.
Okay, so we were
is
on
one
the
visitor
news.
closer
You
to
can't
your
even
next
see it.
sale.
We were on the local news.
We were- we were
She's
so cute.
resharing the local news thing. Missed these two. Aw, look how good we look.
Oh, that's awesome.
Add this to my story.
Yeah, you can find us on like what, Fox News or something?
Yeah, you can find us. We've been on the news a couple times.
Mhm. Not a big
I need
deal.
to focus on public relations.
Yes.
Apparently, consider it my job coach, which if I had enough money, I would totally pay her right, by the way. And we need to look her up on Shark Tank.
Let's do that right after this.
We need to do this after that. Okay, so let's move on because I think people are.
Are
Maybe
they getting bored?
I think we're
We
boring.
lost all of our viewers.
I think you're amazing, my love, and I love you forever and always.
You're never boring.
I don't think you're ever
So
boring, but I
smart.
wonder if somebody
Beautiful.
looks at us and thinks that, oh my God, they're disgusting. Plus, they're boring.
I don't know. Probably not. Maybe like 3 out of 5 are watching.
Okay, we already titled it because I accidentally, we were like,
Okay, so it was the.
Explain it. Yeah.
I didn't read the question. What was it? I know it was about.
I accidentally drew because we're
Kickstarter.
supposed to draw it live, but then this one went here, and then I threw it back in there. Yeah.
It just says Kickstarter. So
This is what we're supposed to talk about.
we're going to talk about Kickstarter, people.
Stressful for me. Why is that stressful for me, my love?
Because there's too many options, and you have to make decisions, and you have to choose. Okay, like we're putting it all on the line here. This is our big pitch to the people, and they're either going to love it or hate it, and they're either going to, it's going to prove your concept as real, or it's going to pretend. Now, some people have.
All right, first let's
in
go
the
back.
past.
Before we
I'm
go
just saying,
back, you have experience. You've done
yes,
2 Kickstarters.
2 successful Kickstarters.
I sent a bag last week or 2 weeks ago to LA to get what's called PP, which is pre-production. So I sent a sample in with some modifications, and it's going to be made to those modifications, and that's called pre-production. So I'm in pre-production right now with the bag.
Production.
And this pre-production that I want to do, I don't have enough money to actually go to production, but I have the magnets for that. So I'm going to have this one PP bag done, and then I'm going to have another bag, a larger bag done for PP, and then use those maybe potentially for a Kickstarter, but I have to have the pre-production here. I got to go shopping is what I got to do. I got to go shopping.
We're just looking at different bags online and things like that.
So I'm in the process of considering a Kickstarter.
Yeah, just considering. There's no commitment.
You've already done 2 Kickstarters, and you contribute your success on the platform and the reach
shift,
or
the shift from being like 1 or 2 orders a week to being like orders every day happened when we did our Kickstarter. And we've never we haven't had a day without sales since then. Probably. It might be close. I think we might have had one day in the past 8 years, but it was really early in the beginning or something, because I think I remember one day and I was devastated, because if that happened now, we kind of rely on our daily revenue and expect it almost to keep growing, which it has been. But there's things we have to do to make that happen, obviously. Anyways, but it started with the Kickstarter, and okay, so she's thinking about doing one. It is stressful, though. Why is it stressful?
Sorry, I'm distracted. Should I stop? Should I not do this right now?
She's
I was trying to track to see how many visitors are on my website.
TikTok.
Can we see how many people visited my website? Last time we checked, it was 8 when we did a live thing. Hold on, I wasn't on TikTok. It was JC, my cousin, who I love, and does all anything you see on my social media that looks, oh shit, that looks legit, that looks real. That's JC. Anything that's oh, that's kind of crappy. That's me.
Okay, I'm gonna real quick. We're on the Kickstarter thing also, because that's the title of the video. Well, let's say 55 visitors.
Thank you, me, crazy bitch.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Crazy. That's how you sign that. So a Kickstarter. Doing research, there's a lot. If you actually go to Kickstarter.com, there's a lot of tutorials and how-tos and check this and do that.
There seems like
there's a lot of information there. So if you don't know where to start, it seems like if you just go to the website, they basically, there's some rules, you can't fundraise. There's some rules that they have to Kickstarter, what you can do and what you can't do. They want you to verify that kind of what you are. Apparently what's really important from what I've learned, researching, not doing, is that you need to have a good video. You have to have a good plan in place. You talk about having a team, having a way to get the word out there, setting an attainable goal.
$1,000, man. It's too easy.
Can you do it for $1,000?
Yeah, you can do it for 500. And then whatever you get over that is great.
Well, $500 isn't going to do nothing.
I know, but that's just so you guarantee yourself to get whatever you do get, because Indiegogo touts this rule where whatever you generate you can keep, where Kickstarter's has, if you don't meet your goal, you still get the money anyway, or you don't get the money. But you can just set the bar low. I've seen people set it at $1,000 and make $50,000, $80,000. Dude made $25 million, and he had a previously unsuccessful Kickstarter.
How fucking stressful would that be? The thing is that, okay, here's the deal. I work a 9 to 5. I feel like it's
you
really...
quit your job immediately. I mean, because it's going to be years.
Okay, but I mean, I know, but I mean,
you get all those purses to people.
But even doing the Kickstarter, working a 9 to 5, working...
Yeah, probably years.
I'm extremely stressed. The thought of just the time that it takes to manage it after it actually is up and going.
So you have to plan people don't plan for shipping costs whenever they do their pricing. You have to then ship every order, and if there's 500 orders, that's going to be like at least $1,500. At least $1,500. So you have to keep.
You're shipping stuff overseas. That's $25.
You're going to have to purchase a lot of the stuff. I mean, that's the main thing you want to get, but you're selling it at like a semi-retail.
Okay, so what's your Kickstarter?
My Kickstarter was sheath underwear.
I know, but what do you think? What would be your advice? You said before that it basically was the platform to your success today. Where do people start?
You get the product, get the prototypes, talk to a couple of your friends, maybe not friends, whatever. Get real and feedback. Like if you ask 10 people, you'll probably get a couple of real answers.
Should you take on a team to help you?
If they're there, or if you don't know how to, if you don't know how to make a video, get somebody to help you make a video. You want to plan out the video. Watch other videos on Kickstarter, see what they did. Just do that in your own way. Find one you like and oh, that's cool. I would like to do that.
How long did it take for you? Just curious, because you had your brother help you who does video. But how long did it take for you to do the video and plan it all out? Once you start, it could take as little as 2 weeks if you have the prototypes. It could take a week. You could do it overnight. It's a matter of filling out this stuff, coming up with a few different rewards, that they're backing. They're called kickbackers, Kickstarter people. They're backing your invention, and then so you have all these little reward things. that literally takes 10 minutes. The rewards thing, telling your backstory, telling about the product, adding images. This is all point and click, drag and click type. The video thing, the title. You have to add images too. Yeah. You didn't tell me that. Yeah, you just, it's you have it's images of I've read product. Somewhere that you're supposed to be keeping everybody updated. With emails or videos? Yes, and that's a blast. You do a blast and it goes to everyone. You're update number 1. Can you choose how long you want the video? Or is it a stipulated time? You've got 1 week, or you've got 2 weeks, or you've got 5 days, or is there once you start, it can take you a month to do it. Can you pick your own timeline? Yes. Once you start the Kickstarter? Yeah. You can pick up to 60 days. And Kickstarters make me stressed, which makes me tired. It makes me want to fall asleep. I know. And it was okay, so we don't want that to happen. We want to have fun time. I need to be like that crazy lady that's stalking me. Going through she wouldn't be asleep. She'd be like, ah! So there's a title. I'm gonna stay up all day. Yes. To change 15 different profiles and comment what a whore you are, and how do you have the energy to do that? After one of her online personas, I would just be like, I'm tired, take a nap. But she just keeps going. She probably sleeps. You just don't see it. She's insane. She has so much passion and desire. If she could just imagine if she could take all that hatred she has towards me and to everybody else, and she gives all of her power to everybody else. Look at what everybody else has done wrong to me. And just every power that she has and her ability to change anything in her life, she strips that power from her. She gives it to somebody else, and she puts it to somebody else. She would have taken back that power that she's giving other people, and she could focus it in on one freaking thing. She's got more. It's pretty intense. You're intense. You have power. You have a lot of energy. I know. I haven't for the Kickstarter is difficult though, and I get it. You don't even want to say that word per se because it I know it stresses me out. It used to stress me out, but I get through it, and people that are successful have to. They're the ones that can deal with the most stress because most people be like, "Fuck it, I'm not doing it." It's a lot. We ideas for days are easy and cheap and free. We were going to do another Kickstarter, and we still may do another Kickstarter. How easy would it be for you right now? You got a whole team of people to deal with that shit. I know. Do a Kickstarter for socks, dude. We've been talking about we got the best freaking underwear, we got the best freaking t-shirts. All right, so we're gonna do some socks. Here's the deal: We're not going into debt. We're going to have some Kickstarter. We're going to have some fans, and then do your socks. Make sure your socks are the best, so they have to be the best.
Yeah, we gotta get the best socks.
Do a Kickstarter for the. You make videos anyway. What's the difference between making a video?
I mean, our videos would be so much better now. If you go back and watch our Kickstarters, they're embarrassing, especially the first one. The second one
makes me nervous even.
Well, but you can go off of this. You have this experience.
All right, so how about this? Right now, let's make a deal. I do a Kickstarter. You do a Kickstarter. Well, you don't even do it. You send somebody in your team to do it.
I have to put it all on the line and stuff.
Oh God.
Well, it would be a lot easier these days. Yeah, for sure.
Well, you could do a little $5,000 Kickstarter for socks, and then suddenly all these people know about your socks and already know about Sheath, and then there you go, you're done.
That's a great idea. She's so smart.
You're talking about taking out another loan?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, why? Go to Kickstarter.
It wouldn't cost you any more to do $5,000. That's how much it would cost you to make socks. You'd have everybody buying your socks.
I need to get fucking good socks. These motherfuckers can't send me good socks.
Well, you need good socks.
I know. I'm not going to put shitty socks out there.
No, they have to be the best socks. But you can't go. Your feet aren't the average. You know what I'm saying? You got to do like a good sock for the like. You have to have like multiple people.
Me only.
No, I did, but I did make my bag because I wanted to buy one and it didn't exist.
Yeah, well, I want
look at your
socks. Hair. And I don't want to make socks for other people. I want to make them for me, and then people.
No, you need to make them for other people too.
But I need to like them.
Look at your hair is getting a little bit longer. He's shaved a mohawk.
Yeah.
Why don't you turn your head to show? There you go. A little bit. Speaking of stress, family, Christmas.
Yeah, we're gonna stay home.
Well, I told my mom. My mom was totally like, I get it. I understand. They're like whatever. My family's fine. You might go to Christmas.
I already told you. We already told them.
But you said that you talked to your mom and she was like,
no, she left me a message and I assumed that's what she said. But then I read the message and it was like, I'm just trying to catch you. I know it's early. Like I'm driving or whatever.
He's a pushover.
No, I'm not.
You totally are a pushover.
I'm very stern.
If I could almost get anything I wanted from you, your daughter could get pretty much anything she wanted from you. Your mom could be like, I'm so sad. I just wish you could come in for you would totally fly in.
Maybe you or Madison, but I don't know. Sorry, Mom. Love you.
No, I think your mom could guilt you into going.
Yeah, probably, I guess. If she saw this and like decided to lay it on thick. Like, your grandma's dying. Like,
is she dying?
No.
Oh my God.
Dying, essentially, eventually. But she's going to get put into her group home.
Let's check your sales.
She's getting put into the
group home
because she's too much, if we're being honest.
Well, when we get old, let's go into a little nursing home together. Yeah, look, you've gotten more sales.
I know.
Like $40.
Hey.
I
mean, if I did that.
Is that for today?
Yeah.
You need that every day.
I know. If I could do that every day, we'd be much more happier in our life. But we're doing good. We had a really good month.
You're talking about today about. I don't understand your computer.
That isn't home. This is the home page.
Oh, I'm trying to go here. It was so cute. The other day when you're like, I'm living a dream.
I know. Well, because I left here. I was with you, and everything's so good.
When you slept with me though here at my house.
I know. Shower. I came back, right? Oh, and
you were in the shower.
And that too.
Before,
but I thought you were talking about when we were doing the TikTok live. But because I said it when we were doing TikTok live. But
today, I was talking about yesterday.
I'm talking about yesterday when you were filming.
Okay,
when nobody was watching. No one was watching.
Nobody's watching now.
Exactly.
Not one person.
So we were in the shower.
I'm gonna say what the fuck we want to say.
Peace, love.
All right. Well, we were in the.
And I am living the dream.
Yeah, but you were in the shower. I was gonna get a few, and you're like, I'm living the dream. That's cute. So I think for right now we're good. Right now we're happy. I have a job I work with. I hate my job. Let's just be honest. I can be like, I work with kids. It's cool. The kids are cool, but 95% of my job sucks ass. Talking to my sister today. She calls me and checks in. I love my sister. We're very close. And I don't think it's my job. I just think that I'm not going to be happy working for anybody else doing anything else, period. I'm not scared of hard work, and I'm not scared of failure even, really. Because I have other things to do, but I got to finish this one out. And my problem is that I saw the idea to fruition and I saw the bag and I'm like, oh my God, it looks like a real bag. And so this has happened. Like I worked so hard to see this happen. And then past that, it was.
And a lot of people stop there. And so they make a prototype. I mean, you have more than a prototype. You have a bunch of bags, but like people just make a prototype or get a patent and don't ever do anything with it. You have an actual product and full production, multiple designs.
I know you're such a believer in me, but I think it's easier to sell to boys. Functionality, selling to boys is a lot easier than.
It is whatever you tell yourself it is.
Well, girls wear Michael Kors and they walk like pterodactyls in 6-inch
look
heels.
how many
They obviously don't
lesbian
care
women or trans women. If you just hit that market.
Okay, I have a question. What's the difference between bisexual and pansexual?
Pan is more than 2 and bi
what
is
does that
only
mean?
2?
What's more than 2? What's after 2?
Oh, good question.
I don't get it. Pan, I think in Greek, is it Greek? Means all.
Right.
Bi means 2. But what am I missing? I was going to bed last night. This was literally keeping me up because my TikTok followers, it's so funny, was like pansexual. I'm like, okay, that's cool, whatever. Whatever people want to be is whatever people want to be. It just makes no difference to me in my life. Hopefully it makes no difference to you in your life, whether or not I'm sleeping with a man.
Or
like, who cares? Like, we're not having this conversation who we're sleeping with behind closed doors.
If I went and told everyone that I was straight all the time, that would get annoying by itself. Like, and if you're pansexual, nobody gives a fuck.
Okay, but my question is, what's the difference?
Keep your pansexuality.
Should we Google that? I feel like,
yourself.
okay, let's Google that after this. I don't know what the difference is. I feel like I should be educated.
Should we do it right now? Keep
pansexual versus bisexual. There you go.
Pansexual, however, composed with the prefix pan, is the sexual attraction to a person of any sex or gender, which is also bisexual. That's so dumb. Sorry. Here's pansexual. States that pansexual can be attracted to cisgender.
Well, no, that doesn't make any sense because a bisexual, we're cisgenders. I just learned about that. They told me it was SYS. It's actually SIS.
Androgynous.
But but that doesn't. How is that different?
Well, because trans is a thing of its own.
But so you're saying a bisexual person couldn't love a transgender person, and if you're bisexual and you like transgender, you're no longer bisexual, you're pansexual? That's
So if you're into trans, you're pansexual. If you're not trans, or what?
Okay, so what if you're a gay man and you are a lesbian woman, and a lesbian woman undergoes transformation to become a man, and suddenly goes from a lesbian woman to a gay man, and they're together? That's no longer a gay. What would that be?
You lost me on that one.
No, because I know people like that. Why does it have to be so? Why does it have to be so freaking complicated? Who cares? You're gonna go to a job interview.
They love you.
You're gonna go to a job interview. They shouldn't ask what you're doing behind closed doors.
Just do what
they shouldn't know.
Don't tell you.
Who cares? And it's not whether or not you're successful or not. Just no idea. Or no whatever
effect, no.
Yeah, nothing on what tiddly bits you like and whether you like them to go where. Like, who effing cares?
People need attention. They need.
Well, you take it to the whole attention. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. It's a whole new epidemic. It's coming out. We're old. People are gonna look at us.
Yeah,
we're being old.
I mean, like, there's.
Maybe we could get some haters and then we can get some followers.
Yes.
Tara, come be on our live video. No way. All right, here. This is
not even.
No, like here. Look, Tara.
I really don't want to be.
You don't have to be.
Well, you're gonna walk by.
Say hi.
Unless you do a call.
No.
There you go.
Hey, there you go. See, that wasn't so bad.
That was so bad.
No.
I just woke up.
No, but it's 7 p.m.
Well, I
It's not 7 o'clock as well.
We're totally live, but look how many watchers we have.
Look how many watchers. Where are the watchers?
0.
Oh.
But maybe they'll see it one day.
Do you know what I was wanting to do, but I didn't do? Do live from our Facebook. Not that we'd have any more followers there, but just do it both at the same time.
What?
Maybe when we get like a follower or 4, we'll do it both.
So we would do it on our Bobby and Stacy page or our individual pages. Okay.
Thank you.
We would do it on our Bobby Stacy page. Okay, so if we had people watching us, they could say, Bobby, since you have so much experience with the Kickstarter, I have a question for you. But
Lock it up.
we've got nobody and no questions.
You could
so
ask.
that's
You
about
can
it.
leave a question in the comment section. We will get back to you. You can call me. I have a customer service line. You can reach me through it some way, shape, or form, potentially.
My personal cell phone number to this phone right here, 719
Do your
491
Google Voice number.
3555. There it
Okay.
is. It's out. It actually got. Do you think it would actually be crazy? I don't think so. Thing is that if anybody really wants to find anybody, oh look, my phone's making noise. That'd be crazy.
Somebody called.
Somebody called. No, that's not gonna happen. We're not promoting this because it's mostly just for us, and recording these videos on our own phone takes up a lot of storage space. So we're kind of putting it out there as our relationship blooms. We can look back on this, although we've never looked back and watched any videos.
Mm-mm.
Maybe
When
one day we will.
When we're in the nursing home.
Yes. I don't want to be in a nursing home. It's like kill me.
Not
I
a
think, at
nursing
that
home, a
point.
group home, or whatever. I
A
don't know.
group home?
Maybe a community. You said that whenever we're old, we go together.
Community living. We can go to bingo.
Yeah, bingo.
Oh, hold my
Aw.
hands. What if you can't,
At some point, that's probably going to happen. I don't
I
know.
know, it's gonna be so sad. What are you gonna do?
I'll have to just play games. Play golf or something.
See, the good thing about being a woman is that it never goes away.
Oh, really?
No, like Regina's always gonna be there.
Well, I think that I won't have a problem until I'm like 90.
Really?
Yeah. There's like pills, and I don't even need
There's
them.
pumps. You know what?
I'm really good.
I've worked a lot of odd jobs, and one of the odd jobs I worked was like at a call center, not like at a sex call center, but like, those infomercials that you see and you work from home and then the people call a number. Somebody's sitting at home and then they call, you don't know what they're calling about, and the script pops up. You say, hello, thank you for calling. Like, I sold that one hairstyle curler that and you lie. You're like, oh yeah, I use it all the time. I love it. You don't even know what the hell it is. It's all over the place. It's like a hair curler. I sold language learning software. And I sold penis pumps.
Happens.
And people would call like to buy a penis pump. But I guess,
I
maybe
had
when you're
one.
90. What?
I did.
Are you kidding me? Why would you admit that? I don't admit that right now.
I didn't need it. I was just seeing what it
What are
did.
you doing? We're 37 minutes into this. We can't undo at this point.
Just kidding.
No, you're not. Are you kidding?
Well, I don't remember. Yes, I'm just joking. But
He's not joking. Are you joking?
they're out there.
Yeah, I don't know what they look like. I sold them, but I just read from a script and I was like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And then they had like these questions, and then like on the right column of the computer screen was like, if they ask this question, this is your answer. If they ask this question, this is your answer. If they ask a question that's not listed here, this is your answer. Be like, that's a very great question, sir. I can give you a reference or a number to call customer service for you, blah, blah, blah. But you get paid by the minute talking to these people. But I sold penis pumps, but
They probably had some weird questions.
there were questions.
I bet.
And it really sucks. The call would come in. You don't know what they were calling for until you answered it. So it could be like, oh my God, somebody calling about a penis pump, like deny.
Yeah.
You couldn't. It was like this call coming
Well,
through.
you would think that should like go to a guy or something.
I know. It was awkward. My phone's making noise. I can't help it that I'm popular.
I know.
It's nobody.
Well, so like I have sheath underwear, and we have a girl doing our customer service for us, and she just deals with it. But like we didn't want a female, no offense, taking phone calls, at least not yet, because they might just, I don't know. I've taken the calls. I took the calls for the first 5 years, and you get some freaks, and they just want to like share too much information and ask like inappropriate questions that like anybody with a brain, they're like trolls a lot of times. Like, what's the pouch for?
I wonder how much like trolling happens on the phone versus media.
I mean, it used to happen all the time with like prank calls, but then when we got the internet, then all those people now go on to your website or, woo, keeps going up. See, we should do a telethon marathon. Just do it all night.
Doing a good job. We've got matching tattoos. I'm sure everybody's seen those.
Get some. Tattoo kisses.
Did you see that the hater hated on our pictures in particular?
No, I would love to see that.
I screenshotted it. I could everything. By the way, you crazy ass bitch, everything you do, I fucking screenshot. I hope that you direct that passion to something you could legitimately be successful. Like, I truly believe if you could direct it in a positive way and stay focused, you can do whatever you want to do. Whatever you've created in your mind, and I know that you legitimately have an issue, but whatever issue you have mentally going on, you don't get a pass for being a bitch or being cruel. I mean, you're not even a bitch. You're like mean. And I don't care. There's no justification to be that cruel. I mean, I have a mental disorder, so that way it gives me a pass to be like mean to anybody. You got a knife. You basically threatened to hurt me, and you posted videos of cutting up my bags. That stuff's been saved. It's been shared. You think that anything that you're doing, it's like these ninja warriors that are so brave behind a screen. Well, come talk to me face to face.
You were nothing but nice to her anyways.
I've never been nice, but I don't think that I'm not gonna, like, you come at me, I'm not gonna be like, we'll get all fucking ghetto style on you. I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm gonna be like, wow. But
you're gonna be like, how can I help you?
How can I help you? Like, wow,
very
you seem very, intense right now. Like, what is it you need? I hear that you're upset, but about what? And what can I do to help you? But yeah, she's crazy.
They're out there.
Well, you gotta be careful. I think that it's a lesson.
What's the lesson?
Be careful who you bring into you. Like, you have a certain amount of time and space to share with people that truly, genuinely deserve it and care about you and want to better themselves and want to help you, instead of like suck like a leech from you, and like wanting to be compassionate and help others. That's always good, but you also need to kind of have like somewhat of a boundary, instead of like diving into their life and really wanting to save them. At the end of the day, you can only save yourself, and they can only save themselves. So people that are wanting help, like, they can be worthy of my time. Somebody who just wants to suck and leech and not get any better, like, just to me, humanity, you like have hope for others. And not that I'm saying she's hopeless, but like, it's just like, she has to want it before I can help her, and she doesn't want it. And so the lesson I've learned is that my circle has to get smaller, and that the time and energy that I have is going to be spent to people that love and respect me, and that I love and respect.
That's me.
I love you so much. We spend a lot of time together.
It's fun.
Yeah, you're very sweet.
You're very sweet. You're always so good to me. She scratches my back.
We're very nice to each other.
And
where are my roses? Did you move my roses? Oh, I moved them right there.
Yeah.
Ever since we started dating, I've had fresh roses. It's very sweet.
I mean, yes, I think it's good. Roses, flowers in general, like, are good for the atmosphere. I mean,
luxury for that. So I think we talked enough.
Yes.
Enough about us. Kickstarter. If you're thinking about doing it, do it.
Yeah,
you should do a freaking Kickstarter for your socks, so you don't have to take out any kind of whatever. And even if you hit your goal, you don't even matter at this point. And
you should just do a Kickstarter for like expanding.
You already have like all the resources in place. Make me a video about this, done, and it's be too easy for you. Too easy for you. You don't even need that much, like $5 or $10 grand. You probably make like 60. Like, done, and you have all your socks sold. You should do a new Kickstarter for every freaking new product that you launch. Just for a platform, people that followed you. They would buy your socks. They bought your underwear. They're going to buy your socks. Makes sense.
That's what I'm going to do then. Take it from her.
And you're going to be successful, and I'm not. And that's going to be sad.
What?
I'll be successful, maybe.
Yes.
But I feel like you will be.
Well, of course I will be, and so will you.
All right.
Set the bar low. All right, people. It's a journey. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. Okay.
This is a